my rights. And what we see, feminism is just, and now trans and LGBT plus, it's this uncoupled rights claims from a flawed metaphysics.
That's right. That's right.
The eye of the tiger.
He does have the eye of the tiger.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, we don't even know what a right is anymore.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Can you point to your rights? How many do you have? How much do they weigh? Right? I thought we're logical positivists here, right? Aren't we being scientific? So all the science folks suddenly, human rights, workers' rights, trans, what are rights? Do whatever you want if scientism is true.
Right. Yeah. What's the quanta? Well, in a way, we're even wrestling with it here. When you get the assertion, the reasonable assertion of masculinity under the auspices of male rights from a non-patriarch. That's kind of what we're talking about here. And it's the Andrew Tate pseudo right of, hey, you have right to women, or I don't know. I'm not sure if he borrows that language, but he is doing the modern thing. That's kind of what we're saying here today, which is to reify out of thin air, ex nihilo, a rights claim, and just to say something that makes sense and then rubber stamp it. That is a use. That's a right. That's out of the natural rights tradition. It's a more reasonable right than the right to lop off your genitals and to have all of the world indexically shift and call you a dude or a chick if you're the opposite. It's a more reasonable thing, but it's still not a right. Rights are very minimal when we define what actually comes from God. For Thomas, strictly speaking, property is like a very inferential, short stone's throw away from a natural right. It's really only life and liberty. Property is required by it. But so that you're right to say they are totally, totally limited. What qualifies as a right? A right to healthcare? What do you mean? What, a right to quality healthcare? What, a right to 100 years, like the John Mayer song? What if you get, elephantitis of the heart or something? You don't have a right to 100 years around. You don't have a right to healthcare.
What? What the fuck?
And then it just hit me like I might be expatriated from America forever. And I sat up in bed.
Why did you think that?
Because of insurance and all that. I just realized like, oh dear, like this is a pre-existing condition or whatever.
Gotcha.
So, and I was very irrational.
So even right-wingers or based in red-pilled folks, whatever you want to say to characterize someone like Tate, they're even borrowing against the modernistic ex nihilo